All right, for this one, let's look at our conditional language here. We have any conditional indicators? Yeah, if, exactly. So if they're closely related, then the specialization only evolved once. So closely related then they evolved once. Now we have, going forward from there, two species not closely related, therefore did not evolve only once. That's what the conclusion they're attempting to draw from this evidence. Now, what's wrong with that? Exactly. So it's improper translation. It's mistakenly negating the two variables. In the contrapositive, you have to both negate each variable and reverse the order. So in a proper contrapositive, like x requires y, you're going to have not y, arrow, not x, in order to be logically equivalent. What they've done here is not permitted in logic. It's not logically equivalent to the original, so that's the flaw here. The flaw is a form of confusing necessary and sufficient conditions, given that they've only negated the variables. And so we simply want a choice that matches with that. Any choices line up with that?
Thanks.
Yeah, C, exactly. That's all it is. Takes a sufficient condition, closely related, as a necessary one. Because if you translate this, you get evolve once, then closely related. So this is a necessary condition, and they're taking it to be a sufficient condition, which they should not have done. This is just the contrapositive of that, but logically they're the same. None of the other choices even really relate to necessary and sufficient conditions. They talk about other classic logical fallacies altogether. Any other questions on this one?
I feel like it's going to be more of the science topic that throws me off than like the question itself. Because if it was about like a regular topic, I feel like I would not understand it.
I hear you. That happens to a lot of folks, and that's why you want to just remove all of that from it here. Like, I'm not even dealing with the science. I'm not dealing with the algae scraping or fish or anything like that. Yeah, just strip that all out and symbolize it as much as you can.